Cuando corre un blanco está haciendo ejercicio.
When a white man runs, he is working out.
Cuando corre un moreno le está corriendo algo.
When a brown man does the same, he is running from something.
When a white guy steps on a stage with the cadence of the forgotten on his lips,
he is passionate. Clipping and smoothing
the ends of his syllables.
He morphs his mouth into the mishmash of circumstance my people have called home. Here's the thing. My mouth is not his speaker. My tongue is not something I can put away. I am not this color because bronze is in this season.
So when that same man saunters onto a stage like he owns my silence,
and tells stories that are not his,
with villains who look like him,
and heroes he has outlived,
I am angry.
He looks like this guy I knew in high school.
The one who asked me
how many black friends it took to be able to say nigga after I placed this brown body on a stage, after I watched my brothers and sisters strip themselves out of a stereotype.
After I watched the atlas in their eyes start to shrug,
I see him.
I see the challenge he will never see in the glances of people who will never profit from his failure. I hear the footsteps screaming behind him. He's only working it out.
How nice it must be to think so, to stretch your legs and know that your body is not seen as a weapon.
To run and never find the world at your back a luxury. How wonderful it must feel. To have your human decency celebrated.
To know that if you yell loud enough on stage, people will think you talented.
To find everyone rooting for your endurance. To know that when your soul scrapes the concrete,
this is not a metaphor. There have not been empires built around your broken. After 17-year-old Trayvon Martin was shot in the back and killed by a neighborhood watch member for looking suspicious.
My mother tells me, cuando corre un blanco está haciendo ejercicio, cuando corre un moreno está corriendo algo.
The truth is, I am not running from the boy on the stage, I am running from every purse clenched tighter on my bus ride back to Florida.
For every locked car door when I pass by.
From living in the same state where wearing a hoodie is enough suspicion for a death sentence. For our mothers having to explain to their babies how dangerous the world sees our bodies in motion.
I am running from how practiced she sounded. How she put away my hoodies for weeks after.
When I looked around my classroom, it had never felt so cold before.
The only charge was his sprint.
His run from a man only trying to work out his fear. I can hear her footsteps moving in every direction.
I know they're just stretching, but I listen for the knives in their teeth.
The bullets lying in wait. I hold my breath for the threat in my lungs, for the tears in our mother's eyes. We will give the same warning to our sons.
Cuando corre un blanco está haciendo ejercicio.
Cuando corre un moreno está corriendo algo.
So be careful when you leave my arms.
Your souls are marked targets the moment they hit the concrete. I am sorry, but this is the track you were born on. A race you can't outrun.